Hey, well, the video just posted. I missed it by a few minutes, so but Maze Run. I'm really curious what Maze Run is going to be. I have no clue what it's about. Let's find out.
Today's event, Maze.
Prepare to be amazed as we get ready for an event that was actually chosen to be brought back by our patrons. Yes,
I don't recall what Maze Run is.
Tournament vibes in this series. This is the Maze Run. Of course, also featured in the past. It's an event that throws a lot at you and has many pitfalls that can get you both confused and sometimes dizzy. It's colorful, it is treacherous, it is a multiple pathway course down to the bottom, and hopefully you make it down there. Oh, by the way, if you want to be in...
2 heats of 8 marbles, athletes will run. Top 4 of each heat goes to the final. Ball bearings will be released with delay, just large and stuck marbles. And here's marbles going to be large, be DNF. The winner of the fastest marble athlete.
Some of those patron decisions, check out our Patreon page up in the upper right corner. This event, 2 heats, 8 individual marbles apiece. The top 4 from each heat will move on to the final. If you do get stuck, there may be some help from ball bearings that are coming down, but hopefully you won't need it.
Momo got the gold last time.
As we take a look at our standings, the
Just need 2
Bumblebees
more and we can be ahead.
stay on top along with the Savage Speeders. Raspberry Racers jumped up over the Crazy Cat's Eyes into 3rd. Some good movement toward the bottom from Team Momo and Team Galactic. We are getting to that point rather quickly when those teams at the bottom of the order may start to face elimination from being able to win the championship. We're not quite there yet.
Who's this marble?
But it's coming. Oh, hey, everybody. I'm Greg Woods.
Yes,
welcome
we know that. But who's this
inside
marble?
of Super Hive Stadium, where we have witnessed so many incredible feats of marble athletics to this point through 10 events of this planned 16-event Marble League. Last time out in the 5-meter relay, Team Momo won over the Thunder.
Right, Pinky Dink, Pinky Dinky, reserve. Sparkle, Waspy, Snow Blast, Rojo Uno, Mo, Zap, Rozzy. Okay, so Momo's in it. That's all I care about.
And Team Galactic. And we take a look at the lineup for this first heat. Just one captain in the field, 3 reserves. Look at him pound into that opening section where it just throws you to either side. You've got to pick your point. And for a while at least, you are committed. The top 3 are shadowing each other. Is that a strategy that we will see as we come down through the rest of this? And all 3 of them get caught on the side there, and this is where it starts to get interesting. Waspy and Rojo Uno are trying to get to the lead. And here we see, oh, look at this. First time that we've seen these little chutes that seesaw back and forth and send marbles in different directions. Oh, look at all the way. Clear back there is Rozzy. And look, we're just about to get some finishers. First on through is Sparkle and Waspy. Snow Blast. Who will be the next one to come through? It is Zap.
Oh, gosh,
reserved for the Thunderbolts. Everybody else will not move on. Then it comes down to times where you get classified relative to everybody else.
Wait, so that's it? Just 1 heat for the thing? That's it? This
So
is
many
a 12-minute long
here.
video?
This was just our first look at this course, and it's going to take a bit before we can really dissect what the best way is. Look at here, Zap challenging for the lead, and just like that, with the finish line nearly in sight, barely gets through in P4. See, being at the front in this event really doesn't guarantee you anything. You have to finish well. There are those seesaws. And even this final section, look at how many marbles are starting to get to it versus how long it takes for our finishers to make it down into that basin at the bottom.
Just a hair off, Momo. Appropriate to say a hair off. I just had a haircut.
All right, we've had one look. Wait a minute. I think we had everybody down here. Ah, it's one of the ball bearings deciding to show off a little bit. You don't see them very often, so let's see what they can do here. If a marble is stuck somewhere along the track, these are the helpers, so they need practice on the course too. And given how long this track is, it's going to take a while for some of these marble athletes to make it back to the top, so they are giving them some runs.
Right.
Question is, will any of the athletes study those times and those pathways to see if that is the way to go?
Don't think so.
Well, apparently we have a slight delay hearing from the committee here and race organizers due to a swarm of bees making so much noise. The coaches and the other teams are complaining.
I mean, you can't really complain when it's the Bumblebee thing.
Attendees inside
You know what you should have done is what they did in the South Africa World Cup where they had the Vuvuzela thing going like brrrr, sound like a bunch of bees around the entire stadium. That's what they should have had. I think that's what they should do for the Bumblebees.
Stadium, and those little bees are everywhere, as you've seen before. All right, second heat. Here is the lineup. Two captains in this one, Speedy from the Savage Speeders and Kinnoan from the O'Rangers. Those two old foes. We've seen them many times. Down they come, and who will make it to the front? Polar takes the opening few turns in the top spot, but everything can change rather quickly in this one.
I like the little bees up on the course.
This field is much closer together than what we have seen. Not very many marbles taking the other lines opposite to each other. Here's where they all bottle up. That is a definite key moment in this track, and Polar is stuck. Dislodged by one of the ball bearings, perhaps? Yes. Down they go. Oh no, Polar is still up there and has fallen to dead last. Green Eye is back there from the Crazy Cat's Eyes too. They are battling for dead last, but remember, you have to be in the top 4 to try to move on. The seesaws are up. Now one of them comes down.
Speeders are through, of course.
Speedy from the Savage Speeders is meandering back and forth for those finishing shoots and gets shoved to the side by Astron.
The Rangers barely get in.
Will make it. Kinnoan does as well, but this battle for the 4th spot, not really a battle. Yella comes through, and the Bumblebees, who were running very well, instead just end up waggling back and forth. Bumble does not make it. 59.87 is that time. How will that compare? Polar doesn't make it either, and we actually have a DNF. Fanto from Team Plasma is trapped somewhere higher up on the course, immobile.
Where are they at?
Here were some key moments. At this point, Green Eye is well back. You see Polar is stuck.
Right there.
And Team Plasma got a DNF. Let's see, currently down on the bottom of your screen in the middle there, keeps getting bumped to the side. Almost had help from a ball bearing too, but wow, another 0 in Amaze event. Not what they were hoping for. Here is the battle down toward the bottom. Great move there by Speedy to get in front of Astron. But then down here, the favor was repaid. Here comes Astron, bump, and finishes first.
I do like it, but I was kind of
from the O'Rangers,
not understanding that 2 heat there. I thought they meant to have like 2 heats down.
Just in that red section, that is where it all came undone for them. They had a chance to get in front of Yella.
Once again, Savage Speeders in the final.
But just spent too much time up there, perhaps conversing with those little bees. Focus.
7 minutes?
Well, for Team Galactic and for the Savage Speeders, their focus is now on the final.
Well, if Savage Speeders gets a medal, they're probably automatically passing Bumblebees, I would think. I'd imagine.
Last time around, we shared the inside story behind the block-pushing incident in our Patreon page and YouTube memberships.
What happened?
Would you like to read this and many more? Well, you can join today following the links in the description or by pressing the Join button under the video's title. There, you will find the best tiers to support our channel.
I did like the couple
perks. Those seesaws maybe haven't proved to be as treacherous as we once thought in the initial viewing, but could they still throw a curveball into the finale that will decide the medal?
Okay.
Here we see the bottom of the order. Of course, Fanto down at the bottom, our only DNF.
So, Momo gets 7. That's good. That brings us up to what? 80? I think close to 80. It may not be over 80, but it's closer. So we might go up 1 space, I think. But that's a good amount of points considering everything else. So, you gain 4 points on Bumblebees.
Honey
so
in 13th, nice. That's another ouch. And Mo from Team Momo just missing out, still collecting 7 points.
Yeah,
Captain of Rojo Rollers, Rojo Uno.
It's at least
finishing just
it's the high up at the end. That's good. I hear the midnight whist.
Those little bees keeping watch and making sure this track is clean as can be.
I don't know. I guess I'll go...
Sorry, I've tried to restrain myself.
Galactic, Midnight Whist, Thunderbolts, just because we're there. Snowballs.
2 captains in the order, 3 reserves. Down they come. Who will win the medal in the maze run?
Currently, it's our Rangers in the lead.
Kinnoan is out in front for now, but as we've seen, leads don't mean much. This point coming up, this is where everything changes. This little red section that you see coming up right now. Here is where we often see changes. Oh, one of the bees got knocked down, getting a little too close to the action. Sparkle, the reserve for the Shining Swarm, was out in front, but here comes Waspy from the Midnight Wisps. Zap from the Thunderbolts briefly held second place and is now falling back behind the O'Rangers. One of the seesaws has been tripped. Now both of them have. O'Rangers on that top lane right now in position for silver, but now they take the lead just in the corner of the screen there.
Well, go down to the bottom. Thank you.
Heading down to this final section, the red was the undoing for the Bumblebees. Here come the O'Rangers. Kinnoan goes straight through, and the O'Rangers have it.
So close.
The captain just fended off an attack from Team Galactic and the Snowballs. And that is the O'Rangers' first gold medal of these entire games.
Okay.
This Melio finishes. Just to make sure.
There we go.
And what a run.
Jumping
for the
out
captain
of
the O'Rangers.
Hang on. Look at that.
I had to look back through because it's almost hard to...
Look at this. Look how they come through.
And what a run.
Yeah, just jumping through.
For the captain of the O'Rangers. I had to look back through because it's almost hard to believe that the O'Rangers have not gotten a gold medal yet. They did get a medal back in the third event. That was a bronze from Clementon in the 5-meter hurdles. They also got a bronze in the triathlon just 2 events ago, but no golds thus far. And this defining moment in the race. 3 marbles side by side. There is where Kinnoan decides to plunge forward and then just goes straight down the chute. No battling among those top 3 in the yellow portion. It was all done right up above. And that was good strategy by the O'Rangers, trying to take that shortest line possible after studying the earlier runs. And so Kinnoan captures gold over Astron of Team Galactic and the reserve Snowblast from Team Snowballs. Waspy just misses out on the podium. Zap comes through in 5th. Sparkle, Speedy, and Yella rounding out the top 8. This was a devious setup, I might add. Parts of it seemed relatively straightforward, and then all of a sudden, you realize you've taken the wrong pathway somewhere. You didn't even realize it.
Congratulations to the winners of this event. The Snowballs, Team Galactic, and the O'Rangers.
Well done to the O'Rangers. Hamming it up on the podium. Team Galactic and the Snowballs. Waving to the fans, waving to their supporters, to everybody who appreciates
waving with what?
Fine marble competition.
Okay, where are we at?
What do our standings look like? It's really...
we went down a spot. Well, we are at 80 points, so that's good, but we went down a frickin' spot. Bumblebee's still in the lead. Savage Speeder's only 2 points down, but our Rangers with 3 medals. He's just talking like they only had 2, but they have 3 now. Are right there. Only 11 points down. They need like a 4th place and up, and them doing terribly to take the lead. But Momo, we're... See, if we got a gold medal next event, 105 points. That put us provisionally in 5th. Even 20 points put us about 7th. We need some things here, Momo. Need to get it together.
Closed up at the top. Bumblebees and Savage Speeders now separated by just 2 points. O'Rangers jump up 4. Oh, wow, quite a battle. 3 former Marble League champions now placed in the top 4. Crazy Cat's Eyes, they drop a couple. Team Galactic, they move up 4. And as I said, we're getting closer to when we start mathematically eliminating marbles from being able to win the championship. Who will it be, or who will find redemption?
All right, next is Wave. Well, with the point thing, if I go back to it, right here, there is 125 points left. 125. At 100 points, Momo, everyone can still win. At 125, everyone can still win, but it really depends at the top. This is where advantages at the bottom does well. If Momo and the teams at the bottom get enough points, that will force the teams at the top. Of course, they won't get enough points. That will bridge the gaps, and that'll give a much better chance for everyone here to win. Because Honestly, this isn't that bad. This is really close. Because even, like, at 69 points with a gold medal, if Thunderbolts got it, they'd be at 94. They'd be in 9th place. That's actually striking distance, because another gold put them at about, say, 94, 119. 119's third place already, right there. That's striking distance in 2 events. The thing is that there's only 5 left. Oh, no, wait, there's 4 left. Because this is event 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, 12. There's 5 left. Yeah, there's 5, because you got the 12th one. Let me just go with it. Okay, let me see this. All right, 1, 2, let me see what. Okay, events. Okay, this is where we're at right here. So we have the Legion March Wave, Elimination Race, G-Force, Sand Rally, and the Honeydome GP, aka Marvel Cross. That's what we have left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 125 points left, equaling the
in 5th, Sparkle, Speedy. Standings look like.
So the most Momo can get with 125 points left is 205 points. Again, very doable. This is actually beneficial for everyone at the bottom. If they're able to get points and these do continually terrible, like Bumblebees, Savage Speeders, Racers, even Rangers, if they do suck in the next few events, that helps everybody else just get closer and closer to try to pass all these others. So it's doable. It's not being a runaway like a lot of times, sometimes it can get. So, very close. This is still anybody's game. Even Thunderbolts. The only one I could say is probably Thunderbolts and Plasma because they've done so horribly in some ways. More specifically, Thunderbolts. But it's still doable even for them because 125 points they give them some points. So now after a next event, it all depends next event. If the next event any of these start going real high and these start not, I leave 100 points available. Because if he gets a gold, that's 151 points. Not quite yet. It all comes down now. It's getting serious. We got to do something. Momo, you got to get some points on the board. Some serious points. You need to get like some silvers. Like 6th place will give you 10. 10th place wouldn't even raise them up. It needs medals. We need medals. Any medals is good now. All right, I'm getting too involved. I got to go. Bye.